welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about in this reaction video, I'm going to discuss how P.Diddy, Puffy, he is bragging about how people pass out at his little white parties, man. And I got footage of him talking about it. He is elated about being passed out at his party. So let me go ahead and play him without no further ado. Let's get to the P. Diddy. You know, we about to go hard. No Diddy. Hold on for a second. I'll put him on your screen. Yeah, Diddy, it's over with, bro. Yeah, it's over with. You remember, just hang it up. I told you that you're gonna stop. I told you that you was gonna stop. Let's get it.
To the white man, when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back, though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look, would you get a drink on his head?
It's a short clip. I'm going to play it twice so you can really see this stuff. But you see how elated and happy he is to have a man just passed out. And let me ask you this. Why, since this man is passed out, why is there another man with his hand on his head as if he's about to do something to that man? I'll play it for you.
And that's JayZ know he'd end up on TMZ. Disco. He is an actual DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep.
Next day, right?
You put the drink on his head. To the white man, when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back, though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look, would you get a drink on his head?
Poor Matt.
Didn't
even know he'd end up on TMZ.
Disco. He is an actual DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep.
Next day, right?
You put the drink on his head.
Like he said, when you go to one of his parties, because DJs ain't for to pass out, but he said he put you to sleep. Can you imagine being a victim of P. Diddy covered in baby oil? Now, check it out. All right. You're covered in baby oil everywhere, right? And he puts something in your drink. You feel it. And you try to run to the door. You slipping and stuff because you're so slippery. You're just, oh my God. P. Diddy sees you. And he come to you. You know how he be dancing? He be like, you trying to get away? What? You turn around, door dancing and stuff. He keep getting closer to your ass. And then you fall down, cheeks open. And he get all in you. The next thing you know, you saying, pull it out, pull it out. And he says, bad boy, bad boy. And then you say, stop it, stop it. And he said, bad boy, I told you that I won't stop. I know I told you that I won't stop, bad boy. All right, now let me go ahead and play for you information. JayZ is mad. And Beyonce, because Jaguar Wright went on to Piers Morgan show, and they had their lawyer contact that network, that man, and told him to do a cease and desist because too much attention is being drawn to them. They losing followers and subscribers and shit like that because their connection with P. Diddy. And we're going to get into it right now. Hold on for a second. Let's get it.
Jaguar Wright's claims on JayZ and Beyonce just got Piers Morgan a cease and desist. Piers Morgan just went public and said that JayZ and Beyonce's lawyers reached out to him and said all of Jaguar Wright's claims against them are completely false, and they want him to edit out the part of the interview where it speaks about them. Piers Morgan even explained that Jaguar Wright has been saying these things on other platforms, and he usually wouldn't cut out parts of an interview on a show called Uncensored, but he was basically left with no choice in a legal aspect. I knew the second that we saw Jaguar Wright step into the mainstream media and we heard all of this that it was going to go insane. So I wasn't really surprised at the fact that they are coming after Piers Morgan to get him to take it down. That way we can never watch it again. But
now let me tell you why JayZ decided and Beyonce decided to go after Piers Morgan because of his platform. Because Jaguar Wright and women like her and people like her have been saying so many negative things about them on many different platforms, like Say Cheese or Streetline. But the thing is, those platforms are nothing in comparison to people like Piers Morgan, who reached the entire world and who has some type of acclaim. So his platform can really do their image damage if the truth come out, regardless if it's an allegation or not. So they doing damage control. They ain't worried about other little channels like myself and stuff like that. They know about the rumors. They worry about CNN, Fox, and Piers Morgan. That's why they're taking action against this, because there probably is a lot of truth about what this woman said about them. I believe there's something going on with JayZ and Beyonce and Diddy. I do. We're just waiting for the proof to come out. We'll see what happens pretty soon, but let's keep going. I'm going to let Piers talk about it in a second.
But just remember, we all have already seen it. Millions and millions of people, and we will never forget what Jaguar Wright said. As of right now, there have been no hits to Jaguar Wright, just Piers Morgan, because it was on his show. But I'm going to go ahead and roll y'all this clip, and you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about JayZ and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too.
Boy, so he ends up apologizing because of the lawyer being sent after him. Now, I'm not done. I'm going to show you another one, man. Yeah, boy, it gets sticky out here. No Diddy. The situation is real sticky. No Diddy. Hold on, I got another one for you. We're going to talk about, I think on Dame Dash is going to talk about JayZ and the possible connection between JayZ and having Aaliyah unalive. I don't know if that's true. That's kind of far-fetched there, but let me put y'all something that you may not know. That Surviving R. Kelly series was sponsored and financed by JayZ. You can look it up. Remember, JayZ had beef with R. Kelly before. This is how sneaky he is, man. But let me go ahead and play it for you. Let's get it.
Dame Dash said that JayZ can't stay silent about Diddy. Dame Dash was just asked about Jaguar Wright's claims on national TV about JayZ and Diddy, and he said that JayZ isn't going to be able to be silent about these accusations because he's had connections with Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, and even Epstein. Dame Dash said that he knows from his own personal experiences from being around JayZ years ago that JayZ has had connections with these type of people for years. Dame Dash said that him and JayZ's relationship ended after JayZ chose to continue to work with R. Kelly after he knew what he did to Aaliyah.
Now, we finna get to Mr. Dame Dash because she's going to talk quite a bit. Let's get right here. All right, right there, I believe. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Right here. Okay, let's get it.
What are your thoughts on Jaguar Wright being mentioned all over national news?
Well, things that she's saying, you know, the thing about her is like sometimes there's a lot of truth to what she's saying based on my personal experience. I'm not going to say she's completely accurate all the time, but some of the things she said were things that I was actually thinking, but I was like, I could never say that because people would say I'm hating. But I know for a fact that, you know, the thing she said, like the thing that the thing they all have in common is, you know, R. Kelly and Puff and the Weinstein and Epstein. I know that my personal experience with the Weinstein, that I walked away. I don't want to be a part of that, so I'm not working with you. But, so I walked away from Weinstein, and then homie did do business with him. When it came down to R. Kelly, there was a conversation had about the moralness, like it's morally wrong to do a project with someone that we know, my girl, or with anybody for that matter. So I do know that conversation was had, and I was really surprised that he moved forward with that relationship. I don't know Epstein, so I never had the chance to walk away from him. But I do know that when that project did come out, I didn't want any part of that project. I didn't want any of the money to go to Rockefeller or me when it came to Rockefeller. It was around the time that Jay was trying to kind of separate himself from us. And he was saying that he didn't want to be a part anymore. But you know, I just think that, I think homie has to answer some questions right now. If he doesn't, it just, you know, again, it's going to make people ask more questions. And me, as a person that knew him, you know, I'm very curious to know.
Dame Dash said all of the stuff coming out about Diddy and the information that he's finding out about JayZ has him reevaluating the situation that happened with Aaliyah. And he said that he does remember JayZ being jealous that Aaliyah didn't want to be with him and chose Dame Dash. He said if this comes out that JayZ is allegedly the one that set up Aaliyah to be put on a faulty plane, he said he honestly doesn't know what he would do with himself.
I tell you, boy, it gets dirty, man. The rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper. Big baby. Well, y'all have a good one, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this slippery situation. No Diddy.